Hi, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope we all are doing great this morning. Yes, I can see a lot of activities already in the comment section. I'm so excited already, right? So we are going straight to the business of today. But before we start, I would love to do some introduction as well. First, I want to start for those that are meeting me for the first time. My name is Johanna Ayuba. I'm a lead trainer with Impactor, right? So this training is actually coming in partnership with Google Digital Skills for Africa to be able to empower as much women as we can with the needed skills they need to leverage on to scale their businesses to reach more customers and all of that. Then with me on this call, I have an amazing set of people that are here to assist me. Some already are engaging with you in the comment section. So I have the likes of Chinelu Ekanta. Chinelu is going to be moderating most of this section. You'll be seeing a lot of Chinelu in the comment section. So feel free to interact with Chinelu. You can ask her question directly as well. Then I have Beryl. Beryl is also in the comment section, also trying to assist with asking question and welcoming everyone. At the back end of this broadcasting, I have a powerful lady. You won't be seeing her actually, but she's actually the broadcaster for today, trying to ensure that we have a smooth broadcast without any technical issue. But before I go on, please, I usually love to confirm if you can hear and see me directly so that I'll ensure that I'm actually audible enough from your own end. So please, if you can hear me, you can hear my voice and see me very clearly. Please, you can do well to just comment with a yes for me in the comment section so I know I'm actually um in the right place and also being heard clearly, right? I want to go right into the comment section. A lot of people are there already making introduction. I'm so happy for the energy. Okay, I can see from Linda, I can see from Ido say yes, yes from a lot of people. So thank you very much for that confirmation, right? Thank you very much. So I want to go first. I think the first joiner for today is Modupe Olunga. Thank you very much, Modupe, for joining. I can see Charity. Also, I can see Zainab, I can see Linda, I can see Zainab Al Hassan, I can see Joy Funsho, I can see Gloria, Irene, Patience, Oluchi, Akinde, I can see Ilochi Som, I can see Angela, I can see Joanne Etim, I can see Joy, Abandoni Ifoma, I can see Idowu, I can see Okoro Nancy, I can see a lot of people actually. I can see Regina, I can see Amma Holmes, I can see Chimeze Agumba, I can see Linda Diokpa, I can see Angela Mba, I can see Oluma Loved, I can see. So sorry if I actually pronounce your name wrongly, but just forgive me. I am trying my best to get it right. Sylvia Ekport, I can see Mary Baby, I can see Madu, I can see Joy Ogo Onyechi Okoli, Chimeze Agumba, Damilola Clark, Nelo Godwin, Olusi Priska, Grace Musa, Obi, Madu, Angelica. I can see Ayomide. I can see a lot of people. Let me see Peace Charles, Olivia, Victory, Mercy, Fatima, Janet, Florence, Damilola. You all are welcome. I'm so happy. So please keep the introduction coming, keep the conversation coming. We are going to lead a lot of that energy, right? I love taking session where we interact with the participant. That shows level of commitment, that shows level of engagement, right? So I'm going to be asking some questions. I expect a lot of responses from you as well. And feel free by all means to also ask your own questions in the comment section, right? I'll do well to attend to them. And also some of them will be attended to by Chinula and some of my co-moderators, right? So please feel free to drop your question anytime. There are no wrong questions. There are no wrong answers. We're all here to learn in the first place, right? So today, we have an amazing topic that I so much have passion for, which is getting set up on Google My Business. A lot of business people tend to forget this part of Google My Business and how tremendous it can affect your business, especially in getting you more customers, helping your customers navigate to you and all of that, right? So today we'll be looking at getting set up on Google My Business. So as a form of guide and agenda, we are actually going to be looking at these three main agendas for today. First, we're going to discover what Google My Business is. For those that don't know what Google My Business is, just relax. You're going to get the full gist of it all, right? And secondly, which is also very important, we're going to see or walk you through how to get set up on Google My Business, how to get set up on Google My Business, that you will also learn today. Then last but not the least, where you are going to see how to create an engaging Google My Business listing. It's one thing to get set up entirely, and it is another thing to maintain it and to keep engaging with it, right? So that you get the result that is expected of you from that particular platform. So that is what we are going to look at the end of the day, right? So please feel free. I can see a lot of people: Henrietta, Amaka, Aisha, Mahmoud, Ubi. I can see Esther. I can see Chinenye. I can see Nkechi. I can see a lot of people: Momo, Kemi, Akin, Marvelous, Julia Charles. Yeah, I can see a lot of people. Can see Chika from Lagos, Rosaline, Marvelous. I can see Omobola, Olabisi, a lot of people already. So thank you all for joining, and we are so much happy we are here. I can see Nena as well, Henrietta from Lagos. Thank you very much, everyone. So now, before I proceed, there's an amazing opportunity I want to introduce you guys to, which we call the Google Hustle Academy, right? This is actually an intensive 1 week bootcamp made available from Google. And one amazing thing of it is actually free, right? It's a bootcamp that will walk you through the end to end of positioning your business online and also getting yourself ready for investors, right? So things like getting started with digital marketing, working on your financial deck, working on your pitch deck, a lot of comprehensive business packages are actually packed in this particular training. And like I said, it's actually free. If you're interested, the link will be dropped from one of my moderators right there in the comment section. You can just do well to register and you receive an email. So the bootcamp happens are more like in badges. So the moment you register, you just hold on, you receive an email. The moment it's starting, you will get invited to attend the bootcamp. It's actually free, and you are going to get more practical details on what we are going to be discussing. You're going to get more practical details on other business aspects. So Chinelu or any of my moderators will drop that link in the comment section. So please feel free to just take note of it. You don't have to just go out of the training and register, right? So just take note of the link, and you get to register later if you are much interested, right? So now going straight to discover Google My Business, right? So let's go ahead and see. Before I start, I just want to ask this question. It's actually a funny kind of question, but we are going to use it to establish some facts, right? Can you find a pizza delivery near you? As a person, for those in Lagos, for those in Anambra State, I can see Alexandria from Anulika from Anambra State. I can see Uzona from Benin. I can see Chibuzo Blessing from Onitsha. I can see Adenola Oluwatosin chatting from Ondo State. I can see Modupe from Abuja. Can you find a pizza delivery near you? So it's just a question. So let me know if you can find a pizza delivery near you. Okay, I have from Sylvia, she said yes. I have from Johnson, she said yes as well. P said yes, I can. That is actually amazing. Thank you very much for those responses. Uloma say yes, very close to me. Olivia said Domino Pizza is near me. Oh, exactly. Thank you very much. See, some people are going to order pizza from me right here on this call, right? So I have a lot of yes. Ella say yes. Sylvia say yes. Ibuko said okay. I have Okoro Nancy say yes. P say yes. Ama say yes. Gloria say yes. Uzona say yes. Olusipika say yes. Well, as actually looking out for a no, and I just got one no from Anita Ekene. She said no, I can. Exactly. So that is actually not everybody. Marvelous say no, I cannot find a pizza delivery near me in KB State. Wow, Marvelous is actually in KB State. All right. So Emmanuel chatting from Ondo. Thank you very much for those amazing responses. Right. So now we are going to look at why we actually ask those questions. Now, for you as a person, for you as a customer of pizza, or for you as a lover of pizza, the moment you have cravings, the moment you have needs, or the moment you just feel like eating pizza, how do you go about searching for pizza? How do you go about locating pizza? How do you even go about knowing if there's a pizza delivery near you? That is a question that I want you to keep behind or at the back of your mind while we show you how a lot of customers make decisions before they look for you, right? So when you are looking for those um, pizza, you tend to use some basic keywords in looking for those, especially location, the particular item you're looking for, and how close it is to you. Now, why I'm asking why you need to, or how do you get to see a pizza location near you? A lot of businesses have actually gone online, and a lot of things need to change. There are a lot of things that you need to also know, that people around you are looking for you, but they cannot find you. Reason being that you are not available to be found online. When I mean you are not available to be found online, you are nowhere seen online. If you have a social media presence and you just put your location for me, sometimes at some point it might actually be difficult for me to easily navigate to your location, especially when I'm not familiar with the route, or I'm not familiar with the environment, right? So we have what we call Google Maps. It's actually a web-based service that provides detailed information regarding regions, sites around the world. Google Maps also offers satellite location, and now we are going to see how Google Map is going to help us in doing that, right? So Google Map is actually the location factor, is actually one of the unique feature of Google My Business. Is the most unique feature of Google My Business. Now, like I said, I will still give explanation of how, what comprehensively Google My Business is, but Google Map is the unique feature of Google My Business. Now, why do we say businesses should, or it's very important to register your business on Google My Business, or have your business set up on Google My Business? The reason is you get to connect with customers in moment that matters. And now this is why 87% of smartphone owners turn to search first in moment of need, especially those social media um people. Anytime you have a need, anytime you are looking for something, anytime you are looking for a business, you are looking for an information, we first turn to search to look for that information. And now that is why, or this is where Google My Business comes to play, because it makes your business available on search engine anytime someone is looking for you. Then 30% of all mobile phone users um, are actually related to, all mobile searches are actually related to location. A lot of people use, or most of their searches, to look for location of a particular places. I know some of us have actually come across that a lot, right? Then 67% of Google Maps is actually preferred navigation app, right? So a lot of businesses, a lot of people, a lot of customers prefer using Google Map as a navigation app. And especially for those that are in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, can actually agree with me that a lot of people leverage on Google Maps for ease navigation, for location, and especially those Uber and Bolt people, because that is the only way they can find you across. Now, what are the benefits of putting your business on Google Maps, which helps you to appear online, right? Number one, it helps you to mark your location. The very moment you position your business on Google My Business, it automatically drops it on Google Maps, which enables you to mark your location and get people notified of your exact location, and even assist people in navigating to that particular location. Then it makes your business more discoverable. Um, it makes your business to be more discoverable along the internet, along the search engine, along social media, along Google space entirely. So help customers to discover you anytime they are searching for you, right? So you get to be discovered every time when people are searching for you. And one of the most unique part is people get to use it to come to your place. If you give me your business location and I search for it on Google Map, I can choose to either use car, bike, or even trekking to come to your location, to that particular location, because Google Map will help me in achieving that by giving me direction, part by part, street by street, to that particular location. So that is how the benefit helps us in doing that. Then one of the great benefits of Google Maps, it helps you, just like you remember the question I asked you earlier, can you find a pizza delivery near you? It helps you to conduct searches on the map nearby. So you can choose to search for businesses close to you. Let's say, for instance, I'm looking for a salon, a hair salon. and I'm actually located in a particular place in Abuja, I don't want to go out. I don't want to go to the town. I don't want to go to a far place to get my hair cut, right? So what I can do is just the way I say, can you find pizza delivery near you? All I need to do is just go to my Google Map and set hair salon near me. So Google Map will narrow down the search result to all the salons that, remember, are only registered, right? So Google Map cannot perform magic of bringing businesses that have not registered it on Google Maps. So all the salons that have registered their businesses on Google My Business or on Google Map will appear to you at that particular time. It will appear to you at that particular time. Then you get to search, you get also to get direction from there about that particular businesses. So now search and choose a business near me with Google Maps. That is how we go about it. Now, let's discuss about what makes a listing stand out actually. Now, remember, if you are actually running your business on Google My Business, I'm going to give you a more detailed explanation of what Google My Business is. Then we are going to actually understand how it all makes sense, right? So, for you to make your business listing standard, number one, you ensure you put adequate picture to illustrate your business location, get enough reviews from clients, then put your address, because that is the most important aspect. People use your address to come and look for you. But that doesn't mean if you don't have a physical address, you cannot create a Google My Business account. I know that question will definitely come in from somebody. Maybe you are running an online business and you are just running your business from home. It doesn't mean you cannot have an account on Google My Business, right? Input your contact details. How do you want people to contact you? Do you want them to call you directly? Do you want them to send you a WhatsApp message or an email? Then put your business hours and also your website link. Business hours is very, very important, because the moment I'm searching for pizza delivery near me, when those pizza locations appear, I will be able to see whether they are open or they are closed. And how do I get to know that? Is because of the business hours they uploaded. They are going to tell Google Map that we are open from 9 to 5, or we are open from 8 to 11. So you need to indicate the time you are open and the days of the week you are available, so that when people search for you on Google Map, they will see at that particular moment that your business is either open or is either closed. So that is how you need to ensure. Now, let's talk about Google My Business. I want to just summarize it as a whole. I know we have talked about Google Maps, we are bringing about some instances, but what does even Google My Business is? Number one thing you need to know first to clear your doubt: Google My Business is actually a free tool. You are not going to pay anything. You are not paying Google for it, right? It's a free tool that helps you to manage your business appearance in two most important locations in the internet. Now, when you put your business on Google My Business, you are going to appear in two places, and those places are actually very important for you. One is you are going to appear on Google Map. The second is you are going to appear on Google Search. So these two most important places is what Google My Business helps you to appear on, right? So the moment you register your business on Google My Business, your business automatically appears on Google Maps. So people can go to Google Map and search for you and even navigate or drive down to your location if you have a physical location. And people can just go to Google search the moment they are searching for businesses or searching for any product or item, and your business have that particular item, your business also have the tendency of appearing to that customer, right? So you can see how amazing that can be. You can see how amazing that can be. It gives you the power of appearing in two places. So now, how do you make the most of your Google My Business profile? Because you are creating a profile, you are creating an account, you are creating more like a website or a blog, or more like a warehouse for your business, right? So what or how can you make most of your business profile? Number one, you use it to attract customers with a great business profile. So whatever you're going to be putting on that particular profile will perhaps attract a lot of people for you, especially when you post pictures that illustrate the kind of product you sell or the services you offer. So a lot of those things attract people and give detailed explanation and unique pitch for your product or your services. Then there are more ways to reach you. On Google My Business, you give people the ability to reach you either via call, via email, WhatsApp, and the likes, right? So people can even at some point leave review for you. That is another way of communicating to you. So people can drop a review for you and you get to also respond to those reviews at that particular moment. So it gives you the power to connect with people, or more ways for customers to reach you. Then you get to see how customers connect with you. That is data, that is insight. You get to see how people are connecting with you. Where are they coming from? What part of the day are they most actively engaged with your business? What are their age group, right? All these things are what you get to experience with Google My Business. And you can get all this for free, like I earlier said. You can get all this for free. And now part of keeping your or engaging with your Google My Business entails you sharing a lot of posts, sharing activities on your profile, right? Posts that has to do with updates, blog posts, product listing, and all of that. So you get to share with your audience. And to do that, Google also made available some free resources in which you can get inspiration from, free resources in which you can get free flyers, posters, stickers, all that you can use or leverage on to share across your profile. So you can go to this link, marketingwith.google.com, which will be shared with you on the comment section as well. So we are also going to, okay, yeah, they will share that with you now. So now, having Google My Business profile means that you're actually in the business of the day. You're actually competing with people. You're actually having so much traction in your business, which, and you are not the only person running the business. That is business for you. Business is competition. Business is trying to make another customer to be your own customer. So now, how can you even stay competitive with Google My Business? How can I outshine my fellow or another business that is offering the same kind of products that I'm offering, right? So now, for you to stay competitive with Google My Business, you have to make informed. It helps you to make informed marketing decision. And now, what do I mean by informed marketing decision? We know that at some point we tend to make decisions based on emotion, based on how we feel, based on a particular customer's recommendation. So you might be running a food restaurant, just one customer says, I don't like the taste of this, your soup. You do not even go ahead to know whether is a personal decision or the entire customers feel the same way. So these are what I mean by informed decision. So informed decision has to do with based on what data is giving you, based on how proven that concept is to you. So if as a business person you are leveraging on data, which Google My Business gives you access to this data like where your customers are coming from, what is the age group, right? What time of the day are they mostly active? This kind of data helps you to make informed marketing decision, helps you to know who are even your target customers at that particular point. Then you learn from the successes and mistakes of others, because a lot of people have come before you, a lot have gone, a lot of people are already making waves. So you get to learn from them what worked for them, what is not working, and how you can better improve your own. Understand what services to offer customers. Of course, because of those kind of things people are saying, what people are demanding for, what people are searching for the more. So you get to understand all of that. Identify how to stand out from the crowd. That is what Google My Business helps you to do. So when you have experience of all what your customers are saying, what they are requesting, and all of that, you get to identify how to stand out from the crowd. Then discover industry trends and also customer preferences is very, very important. Is very, very important for you to stay competitive with Google My Business. So I'll be pausing here for question. I can see a lot of activities happening in the comment section. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, all my moderators, for attending. So I'll be attending to some questions that have already been dropped already. So please, if you have questions, do well to drop them. So I have Nkechi saying, for new entrepreneurs that are doing business from home, how can one use this Google Map bearing in mind the security situation in the country? Exactly. So Nkechi, that's actually a concern for everyone, right? Security is very, very important. For you as a business person, if you don't want customers to come to your location for pickup, you don't want customers to come to your location, you can actually signify on the moment you start registering your profile on Google My Business that you don't have a physical location. So what you need to do is just to update on your profile that you do delivery. You do delivery so that your customers can order and get their product or what they are requesting for delivered to them, right? That is actually how to go about it or you get an office space. We have co-working space these days in which a lot of businesses leverage as their business location. You don't need to rent an entire building. You can go to a co-working space and just rent a desk, a table for engagement with fiscal customers and all of that, right? So that is how it is. So Felix Blessing said, what of businesses that are not registered? Can they still register in Google My Business? Of course, they can register on Google My Business. They can actually get started without even doing their official registration. So you can go ahead and register your business. So I have Azumini Peter say, how do I verify my Google My Business account? There has been reviews of my but don't know what next to do. Great, Azumini. So one of the most important thing we're going to help you today is help you get um your business verified on Google My Business. For those that don't know what Peter means, is the moment you register your business on Google My Business, there has to be someone approved by Google to verify that your business is legit, to verify your business is legal before you begin to appear on Google Map. And one of those criteria is you get a registered partner or a verified partner to do it. So Impactor is also one of the verified partners that help Google in verifying businesses. So there will going to be a link that will be dropped in the comment section for you to see. And the moment you register your business on Google My Business, just fill up that form. We will help you get your business verified at that moment. So thank you very much for that question, Azumini Peter. Then I have Rosalind saying, work in an organization where it is strictly by appointment and I'm the digital marketer. How can I use Google My Business? So number one is Google My Business is actually very important, especially in positioning your business online, knowing when your business hours are open so you can actually put your business on Google My Business, put your address, the details of what your business do from Monday to Friday or Monday to Sunday, what time of the day or the week is your business open, just for external customers that are looking for you randomly online. They can be able to see whether you're open if they're searching for you on Sunday or you are closed. So what Google My Business is, if you go to Google Maps, the moment you search a particular business, below it you will see a green dot whether the business is open or not. So there you will see and know whether that particular business. So it helps to create more visibility to your business as a digital marketer. It helps in informing people when you are open and when you are closed, right? So it's very, very important for you to do that as well. How do message say I've registered and my business is on GMB, but I don't know how to make the most of it? Great. I'll do for that. So we're going to show you how to do that in the last course of this today's discussion. So thank you very much for that question. Dima said, what if I change location? How do I effect it in Google My Business? You can actually request for an update on it right there on the app. If you go to your settings, right, you can request for a review in location. Damilola said, good morning, sir. Can one register GMB on behalf of someone? Can an affiliate marketer or digital marketer register on GMB? Well, you can register it on behalf of someone, but remember, you have to probably use the person's email address. It's very important because of access level. The person might want access to his account later in the future. And if you are using your personal email, you might actually be compromising your email and password at that particular time. So when you are helping someone to register, please ensure that you are using the person's personal credentials in registering it so that you can easily allow the person to manage it subsequently, right? So it's not the part where the person will have to start calling you, please change this for me, change it, because you are the only one that have access to the profile. So it's very important you ensure that you help the person but use his personal credentials when doing so, right? And you can also register it as an affiliate marketer as far as you get to attract customers and engage with them. Mary Okuse, how do I edit my details on Google My Business? You can edit it right there from your profile. You can edit it. The profile is actually very open. So I'm going to show you maybe a more screen view of how the Google My Business dashboard is. So you can do it right from the profile, the way you just go to your Facebook and edit your profile and all of that. So just go through. The platform is actually easy to use. It's very, very interactive, very lively. So you can just do well to navigate yourself around and make changes when necessary, right? So thank you very much everyone for this amazing question. I so much love the interaction already, so much love. So if you have question, my moderators will actually be dropping them for me in the private chat for me to see, so while they attend to some of your questions directly right there in the chat section. So thank you very much for that. So I think okay, Sandra Chinelu, I don't know if you can just attend to some of the questions in the chat section while for those that needs my attention, you just drop it for me right there in the private section. So thank you very much, everyone. You will get amazing set of responses right there in the chat section. Those people are amazing. They will get to answer most of your questions. Now, let's go to one of the interesting part of the topic: how to get set up on Google My Business. How do we get set up on Google My Business? I know a lot of people are waiting for this already. So now there are 4 basic steps to get started. So I'm going to outline them while we go through them one after the other, right? So the first step is create your Google My Business profile. That is the first step of doing that. Your second step is you have to verify your business. Remember, I told you about verification. After creating your business profile, it is not active yet unless it's been verified and approved. Then step 3 is complete your profile. You need to put details information about your business address, contact information, pictures that describe what you do, and all of that. Then step 4 is populate your listing. That is where engagement starts. It is where you get to post more content about your businesses, get to let people know more about you, right? So now let's take it from the first step. How do you even create your Google My Business profile? Now, there are either 2 ways you can do it. If you're a laptop person, if you're a computer person and you love using your desktop, you can just go to your laptop, go to your browser, Chrome browser specifically, go to business.google.com, direct there, and then you start your journey of creating your Google My Business profile. For those that are actually on their smartphone, always, you can also do it right from the comfort of your home with your smartphone by download the Google My Business app right there on Play Store or on Apple Store, and you get to manage your business right with your smartphone. So it's either you are on your laptop or you're on your smartphone. So either way, you get to do it directly from the comfort of your home, right? So go to your laptop or your browser on your laptop, search for business.google.com. I think the link will also be dropped for you in the chat section. Or you, if you are using your smartphone, just go to Play Store and search for Google My Business app right there in Play Store. Or if you are using an iOS, you can check it on the Apple Store the same way you have. So install it, and the moment you get started, that is where your journey to having your business position on Google My Business start. Now, the moment you download or you go to the website, the first thing that you experience is it will ask you, what is your business name, right? So you put your business name. Business name has to do with what you want people to identify you with online, right? So you get then second most important part is to category of your business. Is very, very important, and I will tell you why. You need to tell them, or you need to tell Google, which category does your business belong to. Do you belong to fashion and entertainment? Do you belong to sports? Do you belong to lifestyle and luxury? Do you belong to logistics? Do you belong to transportation? So where does your business category fall under? This is just so that Google can be giving you insight as to how people in the same category are performing and how you can also get to perform better. So Google have this unique way of relating information to you. They will not tell you directly the business that is performing better than you, but they will tell you in demo that there are lots of businesses in your category that are doing better, and this is how you can also do better. That is why to input your business category is very, very important. Right? Then help customers find you. Remember, for those that are more concerned about security, for those that don't have a physical location, this is where you get to select, do you want to add a location customers can visit, right? So if you want to add a location customers can visit, you can add, select the yes. If you don't want to add, you can just select the no. It is that easy, right? So it is that easy to do. So ensure that you indicate from the onset whether you have a physical location you want customers to visit or not. And if your answer is a yes, it will ask you about the address, the phone number you want people to relate to, and all of that, right? So now second step, which is verifying your Google My Business. The moment you have included those information we earlier mentioned in the registration process, you come to this place where Google asks you choose the way to verify you, right? So before COVID, there's a way Google My Business verify customers by sending a postcard to that location. Once you pick up the postcard, there's a kind of a pin inside the postcard where you just get to insert and your business get verified. But because of COVID now, Google have to involve partners that will help them in verifying, right? So you don't need to wait for any postcard. The moment you're at this stage, all you need to do is fill the form that Impactor shared with you on this training, right? So I know they will still be share that particular link. So the moment you fill the form, we will help you in getting your business verified immediately on Google My Business. So please ensure you do that, right? Then make sure to verify your business as like I earlier said. So it's very important. Now, step 3, which is also very important, and you can't shy away. Ensure your profile is complete. It's not all about you having your Google My Business on. So you need to outline all the details that is needed, especially your address. Opening hours, like I said, cannot be overemphasized. It's very, very important you put your opening hours. So let me give you an instant. I have a colleague of mine that over the weekend he uses medicated glasses, and he lost one of his glasses on a Saturday. And it's very important for him to have those glasses replaced immediately because he barely sees um, around without glasses. So if he has to read, if he has to look through or walk through, he needs his glasses. So and it was a Saturday. We have to now start looking for eye clinics that are open on a Sunday morning. So we have to go to Google Map. When we started searching, we are seeing a lot of businesses somewhere close, slow. So the amazing part was we come across a particular eye clinic that was actually open on a Sunday morning. And we are having this doubt and saying, well, I'm surprised, but I don't know. They actually did indicated that they are open on Sunday morning. We went ahead and just make the call and to confirm and say, hey, hello, we saw that on your Google Map profile or your Google My Business profile, you showed and indicated that you are open on a Sunday morning. They said, absolutely, we are open. We say, wow, that is actually amazing. That is how we just easily went there to the shop on a Sunday morning to get him another new set of glasses. So now, why is important? Because if you do not let people know when you are open and when you are closed, firstly is you might lose customers. Secondly is you might mislead people. If you tell customers that you're open throughout the day, and then when they go to your business location and find out that you're closed, those customers might never come back again because they will always have that feeling that they might come and not see you. So it's very important. Contact details. How do you want people to contact you? Visual content, especially images, logos, and all of that. You need to also impute that because it's very important. Like we usually say in Nigeria, seeing is always believing. So people are easily attracted by what they see more than what they hear. So now, a complete Google My Business listing is very important, and this is why. If you don't have your profile or a complete listing, you have a lot of challenges, right? So for you to have, and this is why, because the moment you have a complete Google My Business, a lot of people will give you reviews, a lot of people will give you ratings and thumbs up. So any business that have 2.7x above in rating, a lot of people, customers will consider that business trustworthy. Then 70% are most likely to attract location visit. A lot of people will want to visit the location because of the kind of rating you are having. Then 50% might actually lead to purchase, right? A lot of people can actually buy or will want to buy from you because how authentic your business is at that particular moment. Now, the last but not the least step, like we did earlier outline, populate your listing. Populating your listing has to do with updating or keeping your content fresh always. Add more pictures for people to see, add more posts, give people more detailed information about your product, upload more guide on how to use some of your product, update your opening hours. Why I'm always emphasizing on updating your opening hours, let me give you a simple instance. We are actually in the month of Ramadan. Salah will soon be coming. So let's say your business doesn't open on Salah day. It's important you indicate in your opening hours. On Salah day, put a disclaimer. We are currently closed from so date to so date, and we'll be back at so date and time. It's very, very important. If you're observing a public holiday, include it also in your closing hours. Update your closing hours and opening hours by making it close at those periods, right? Then always and most importantly, keep your content fresh. It's very, very important you keep your content fresh. Always come back with new ideas, new concepts, new content for people to consume, and all of that. Now, how do you go about adding photos to your listing? They are very, very important. You can indicate your logo, which identifies what your business do or gives you an overview of how your business is doing, right? So You also add your cover photo that best represents your business. Add additional photos, especially for those in beauty, fashion industry, for those selling cakes, for those selling food items. You know how people can be so craving for those kind of things the moment they see it in visual representation, right? So it's very, very important you do that. Now, updating your business hours, you can do it right from the dashboard. So for those, if you are using your laptop to manage your this thing, you can just go to directly there to your profile where you see information, then add hours there, and then you can easily update your opening hours for people to see anytime, anywhere, right? So it's very, very important you do that. Then keeping content fresh have to do with updating your opening hours. Use attribute to highlight service options. Add a post to your profile is very, very important. To turn on messaging the moment people drop a review for you, you get notification immediately, and you get to also respond to them immediately. Edit your business description, tell people in summary about your business, what you do, the kind of services you offer, the kind of product you sell. Then hours and service disclaimer is very important. If you are going on a seller break, you are going on an Easter break, please let people know, because people will come online and search for you and end up not seeing you in your business location. It doesn't do well for your business. Utilize Google Trends by knowing what is happening, what people are searching, what is trending in the market, and how you can easily jump on some of those opportunities. Then highlight temporary closures, especially just like I explained, salary periods, public holidays, and all of that is very, very important. You let people know about that. Now, there's an amazing opportunity that Google My Business offer, and I know a lot of people will so much like this, where it gives you the power to create a free website for your business. Isn't that amazing? For those businesses that don't have a website, for those businesses that are having it difficult to afford a website, you can actually start right there with Google My Business. It gives you the power to own a website for yourself. You just create it, you edit it, and publish it, and before you know, your website is live and direct in the web, in the internet, right? So how do you go about that? For those of us using um laptop, you see in your menu tab, you see where there is a website. So the moment you click website to get started, it will just open up. Now, one thing you remember when I tell you, when inputting your business name, you select the category. It is from there now, Google now will now recommend a template that has to do with the kind of business you operate. Template is more like a pre-built website that is already designed for the kind of business you do, so that you just come and edit. You don't need to build the entire website afresh. So from where you select the kind of business you run, Google now will make a recommendation of the kind of template to give you, so that you can just quickly edit the template and make your website work for you. And now, use the Google My Business app to also manage your listing. For those that are actually going to be using it on their mobile phones, you can actually also manage all your activities in one place. Manage your business profile on Google. You get to edit, make changes, and all of that. Attract customer by sharing offers and events. Right there from the app, you can share events, you can share offer, discount, and all of that, which helps you in attracting more customers, right? Then you engage with customers on the go. Customers leave review for you right there on Google My Business. And the moment you see those reviews, it's more like an interaction tab. You get to also respond. Remember, there are no bad reviews, there are no good reviews. Whether a customer give you a negative review, do well to acknowledge that, thank them for their honest feedback, and promise them to work on that particular issue. If a customer gives you a good review, also thank them, and get to work more hard to give him better service experience. Make your business profile stand out with photos. Remember, you can I don't want to overemphasize on this, but it's very important I emphasize, right? So that you get to always update images. Then learn how customers find you. That is the analytics tabs of the application, where it gives you insight about how people are searching for you, how many searches you appear, where are they coming from, how many calls and clicks have you received on your profile. This is just so that you know how your business is doing at that particular time. So I'll be pausing here for question for this particular section. So I want to take on questions. So if you have questions, please by all means do well to ask them, and I'll answer. So let me just start from the one I'm seeing. Okay, Ruth Luwashi Ali is saying, I have more than one business and in different locations. Can I register them all at once with a single account? Yes, Ruth, you can actually register your business all with a single account, but it's very important you are very careful in mapping the locations, because location is what signifies or what makes your business unique. So ensure that you actually pick the right coordinate. Google My Business will tell you to take the coordinates of that particular business location. So you have to be there in all the business locations so that you can take the exact coordinates of that location and it can be pinpoint on Google Map. So it's very important you take note of that, right? It's very, very important. Um, let me see. I need questions. If you have questions, please drop them. Um, drop them. So can I have the link to help us get verified, please? Yeah, the link will actually be dropped for you again. I know they have dropped the link before. Um, I know they have dropped the link for you, so they will definitely drop it again. So thank you very much, everyone, for the massive engagement. So please feel free to ask questions if you have any. I think attendance form has also been dropped, and you can also do well to fill that up. So let's continue to the last agenda for today. So you can keep on sending your question. I know I have amazing set of moderators that are already holding or delivering answers to those most of your questions. So if there's any I need to attend to, I'll actually see it and go right to it. Yeah. So I see Kemi saying, how do I get access to my Google My Business account? I already have an account which was open for me, but I don't know how to get access to my account. Kemi, it's very important you know which email was used. If it is your email, you just have to just go to business.google.com, use that same email, it will open the account for you. But if it is not your email, then I'm sorry, you might have to get across to the person that opened it to give you access to that account. So that's why I said it's very important you use your login details, right? Then I attended the last class, but I couldn't file the form. Please, I think this is attendance issue. I don't know how to link them, hashtag necessary, and how do we use them. So I think some of these questions will be attend. Yeah, my moderators will attend to them, especially issues of attendance and all of that. So if you get the free website, is it possible to change the website when you eventually get a professional one created? Yeah, you can actually change the website. You can just go for a more advanced website. So this is just for those that don't have resources or don't have the capacity to build a new website. So we are going straight to create an engaging Google My Business listing. Now, what does I mean by creating an engaging Google My Business? It has to do with keeping your business alive. It has to do with making people know more about you by creating useful content, by engaging with them with useful posts online, right? So add engaging photography if you want to have an engaging Google My Business listing. Create engaging posts is very, very important for you to do that. Okay, someone say a business that is not registered with CAC have GMB identification. Yes, you can actually do that. Bill, you can actually register your business without a CAC registration. You can actually do that on Google My Business. Yeah, you can do it. So engage with your customers. It's very important you engage with your customers, especially in the review section and tabs by answering their questions and reviews. Leverage on Insight. Insight gives you heads up about how your business is doing, how many people are clicking on your post this week, how many people, where are they coming from, what time of the day, all of that you get to see right there from the inside. Now, when we talk of adding engaging photos, this is what I mean. Having good lighting for your photos is very, very important to have good lighting for your photos when you are taking or doing food product photography. Ensure that you have good lighting so that it makes it more attractive. Ensure that you focus on the particular product or item you want to snap. Editing is also good to ensure that you remove all features that will sound somehow to the pictures, edit it. Then, most importantly, you can frame it just for privacy so that people will identify with you. People will not steal from you or steal your pictures and use it for their own personal use. So you can frame it with your company colors, with your company name, and all of that. Is very, very important, and it helps you to stay um, more unique, right? So photos that we encourage people to usually take, especially for those that have business location, take the exterior picture of your location so that when people are driving, the moment they see it from afar, they'll say, oh, this is the exact picture I saw on the profile and all of that. Then take the interior picture of your business also, and you can give people a virtual tour and street view of where your business is located. All this can be done right there on Google My Business app. So it's very important you take note of that. Now, Coming to the second part where I say create engaging posts, is very, very important. You create engaging posts. So that is how to keep your content fresh. That is how to keep your business alive. Because imagine when you just go to social media and there are no posts, there are no content, there are nothing on social media at all. So a lot of people find it very difficult to actually communicate. A lot of people find it very difficult to get to see fresh content from you, right? So you need to ensure that you create engaging posts, add a title, provide a call to action. At the end of a long read, what do you want people to do? Do you want them to take a particular action? Use photos and videos as well is very, very important. Write a clear description about that post and ensure your posts are accurate and authentic, right? Don't copy people's posts, don't take posts that are not yours. And if you do that, ensure you give credit to the original source. So it's very, very important you do that. So engage with your customers has to do with responding to reviews. Customers will respond, customer will send message, customer will give positive reviews, customer will give even bad reviews. So it is you at that particular moment, you ensure that you engage with them irrespective of the kind of reviews they are giving you. If they are giving you a positive review, thank them for those kind of reviews and always invite them to try out more of your service or your product. If they're giving you a negative review, take note of those grievances, take note of those feedbacks, and promise to work on them. First, always thank customers about their honest feedback and all of that, right? So it's very, very important you do that. So engaging with your customer has to do with responding to reviews being delivered by. So now, before I proceed, I love this part or this question especially. What could you do to encourage customer review? As a person, as a business people, I have a lot of people already in this call. I know running any many kind of businesses. So as a person, how can you encourage a customer to drop a review from you? So I want to hear from many people. How do you or what could you do to encourage customer reviews? How can you tell customer, please tell me how you feel about my business, tell me how you feel about my product, tell me how you feel about your visit to our location. So what could you do to encourage customer review? I want to see different ideas in the comment section. So please, by all means, I want to see those responses. I want to see those responses. I want to see those responses. What could you do to encourage customer? Okay, Vivian said follow up. Well, that is amazing. Thank you very much for that. Follow up will actually work. Yes. So please let me see more responses. Let me see more options. We are all learning. Let me see a lot of people that will actually help us. Please, is verification free? Can I fill the form anytime I have a business to verify? Thank you. Yes, verification is absolutely free, Charity. You don't have anything to worry about. Okay, Mercy say facilitate a conversation. Absolutely. Thank you very much for that. Feedback form. Thank you, Jesse, for that. Thank you very much for that. Good customer service will make customers to drop a review. I totally agree with you, love it on that. Send them the link to your Google My Business page. Absolutely, Vivian Ode, you can do well for that, especially when you have their contact details. So thank you very much for those amazing responses. I hope to see many. Okay, you can send the link to them, requesting them to fill it for you. That is actually amazing. Uh, Bakes and fries, yeah. So at least you can get them to give their review immediately after a job. Absolutely, Johnson, you can do that. Asking a question about how they feel about the service render. Yes, give that is so amazing. The postcard never comes. Yeah, the postcard never comes actually. So that's why you need to fill the form. To encourage customers to drop a review, send them a message to thank them for getting the product from you. Ask for their experience. Absolutely, the billionaire mom coach. I so much love that name, right? Especially when billions are attached. Patience said, I can offer future discount for their reviews. Absolutely, that is an amazing strategy that has actually worked for a lot of people, right? Utilize social media for feedback. Absolutely, Tony, I totally agree with that. Ask your customers to know what they feel about your product. Yes, Tony, thank you very much. I mean, is there any okay? Thank you very much all for those amazing responses. I so much love that, right? So that is how, so you can see from a lot of people's responses, you can pick one or two ideas right there to also include in your business. I can offer future discounts for their reviews. Thank you, patience, for that. Thank them and ask them about their experience. Of course, Sylvia, there's such an eye opener. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, Fatima, for that. So now leverage on insight to grow. Insight allows you to see how your business is doing, to see how many people are connecting with you, to see how many clicks you have around your post, to see where people are coming from, and all of that. That is just a way of telling you you have much customers from this direction, you have much customers from this other direction, so that you can be able to make informed decision and know where to spend your marketing budget the more. So what you learn from inside, you get to learn how customers found you on listing. Are they coming from an advertisement? Are they coming from social media? Are they coming from Google search and all of that? So you get to know where your audience are coming from, what they did once they found you. What did they do? Did they went ahead to click on a post? Did they went ahead to do something? That is how to do. Then where are they coming from? Are they coming from Afghanistan? Are they coming from Russia? Are they coming from Ukraine? Are they coming from Nigeria? So you get to see all of that from your inside tab, right? Then when people engage the most, it's very important. Timing helps you to know when people are engaging with you the most, how your engagement compares to similar listing. Like I said, if you remember early when I said the moment you include your business category, Google will be giving you reviews of how your business is comparing to other businesses in the same business category. So this is what I mean when I say that. So Google give you this comparison to know how you are doing against other businesses in that particular platform. Now, I think we have come to mostly the end of the section. So I would want to pause here finally for question. If you have question throughout what we have discussed throughout the agendas, please, you can do well to drop your question right there in the comment section so that I get to also take them and all of that. I know I'm seeing a lot of activities done um, by my moderators, and I love them for that. Thank you very much, Chinelu. Thank you very much, Jane. Thank you very much, Beryl, all for those amazing work right there. So, and please, if you have questions on how to encourage customers, ensure you go over and beyond to provide amazing experiences for your customer. I totally agree, Itodo, for that. Is only for people with physical locations, right? Yes, especially for people with physical location. Yes, Fatima, you're actually right. Thank you very much for that. I used to get messages that says people are seeing you. Does it mean I have been verified? Yes, I'm not too sure of that, but you can do well to ensure that you are actually correct by filling the form so that we check on that. But there's a green tick that you see from your profile that says you're actually verified. So please confirm that. If it is not, then you still have to fill in the form. I filled the registration form from the last time with the wrong email address. I just waited again with the correct email address. I just used the link that was shared. Okay, thank you very much. How can I recover my Google My Business account? Do I have registered again? No. If you have registered with your details before, please, you can go there, put your email address. If you can't remember that password, do a password recovery and ensure you follow all through the process, except you cannot have access to it. That's when I encourage you create another one. But if you still have access to your login details, please try to recover it. A person that offers service like plumbing, tutorial, electrician, can that person have? Yes, of course, please. I so much love to look for those kind of people because it saves me stress. Because the moment I go to Google My Business and just search plumber near me, I see and I call the contact details. That shows a professional plumber. That shows a professional service, right? So you can actually do well to put that on Google My Business. It's very important. It's very important. How do we run adverts on Google My Business? You run advert by using Google Ads directly, right? You run advert by Google using Google Ads. All you need to do is go to ads.google.com. That is where your first journey for ads start. But I think we have a training that shows us how to leverage on display advertisement and all of that. So, but you run ads by going to ads.google. They are all connected, right? So, is verification only for those with physical addresses? Of course, yes, Vivian. Thank you very creating a feedback dialogue form. Yes, thank you very much for that responses. So I think I have gotten so much answers already. So I just want to make a reminder about the free bootcamp available from Google, which we call the Google Hustle Academy. Like I said, is a comprehensive, intense bootcamp that shows you practical ways of managing your business, creating your SWOT analysis, designing your digital marketing plan, working on your financial budget, working on your pitch, and how to pitch to investors. So this bootcamp is actually comprehensive. If you're interested in it, please do well to register. The link will also be dropped in the comment section again for you. It's a free bootcamp. Google do it in batches, and anytime you register, you receive the notification once you are getting into that particular cohort. Now, your next step. I know we have discussed so much, we have talked so much about all the opportunities therein for with Google My Business, but you might need, or it's actually very important to acquire more knowledge to get to learn more about all of these things. So they what we call the University of Resources from Google. So you can go to learndigital.withgoogle.com/digital skills/courses. The link will also be dropped for you right there in the comment section. So there are a lot of courses, there are a lot of free certificates that you can actually leverage on to learn and all of that. So you can do that and get more knowledge up as to what we discussed. So please, it's also important if you are joining us on this call for notification to ensure that you don't miss any of our training. Please, on the YouTube handle, there is a subscribe button. Just do well to hit the subscribe button so that you get. And the moment you do that, click on the bell icon. You will be seeing notification the moment we are going live anytime for all of our trainings. And not only this, we have some masterclass training we do as well. So you get notification of all of that so that you don't miss out on anything. I see a lot of people said I missed out on the last class and all of that. So please, this is your opportunity. Click on the subscribe button right there on the YouTube handle. Then you can also follow us on any of our social media handle. For Facebook, you can go to facebook.com/digital skills. For Africa, if you're on Twitter, check us on Twitter, twitter.com/digital skills AF. Also, if you're on Instagram, you can follow us on Instagram, instagram.com/digital skills AF. Then that of impact will also be dropped in the chat section for you to leverage on. Right. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for all the energy you put in. I so much appreciate all that have joined in this session. Please um ensure that you fill the attendance form, ensure you follow us on all the social media handle, ensure you also hit the subscribe button on the YouTube handle so that you get notification. So from my own, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your contribution, for your answers as well. You guys have been amazing. So please, is Google Ad done in dollar or naira? It's actually done in dollar. Sorry, Nkiru Abada, it's actually done in dollar, but we are still waiting or hoping that we get to pay most of our services in naira, right? So but for now, it's actually done in dollar. So thank you very much, ladies, and enjoy the rest of your day.